of a Canada 150 weekend doubleheader. The Lions hoping to hit the reset button. Argos trying to repeat their season-opening performance. BC Toronto at BMO. Targeted 8 times last week. 2nd and 5. From the pocket, looking for Arsenault. Jump ball, and he brings it down.
Tremendous concentration here as you see the hands across the face mask.
Lions 2 for 4 in the red zone against Edmonton. 2nd down here, and in trouble. Victor Butler gets to Jennings. Ball came loose.
It was on that lunge. You can see the ball is clearly out before he's down. Immediate recovery by Cleon Lang. Argos football.
3 receivers to the near side. Jennings over the middle, and reaching back is Brian Burnham to make a nice catch. Bear Woods in the vicinity for the Argos. So on comes Ty Long, and Long puts it through.
Yeah, absolutely. Throwing deep with much greater frequency than they did a year ago.
Here's James Wilder Jr. in at the running back spot, and a good start for the youngster. His first start at running back.
Anthony Coombs as well.
6 catches for Edwards, 78 yards, and a little pump and go. DeBeer Posey's got it down around the 20. The man who was the favorite target last week with 7 catches and 147 yards.
So that was the big momentum swing. So him being the guy who caught that big pass was huge.
Out of a double tight end formation, Ray, 2nd read, jump ball, incomplete.
100 tackles.
Here's Hairelahu from 30 yards out. BC starts at the 11. Jennings with a pump, and he'll let it fly downfield, and there is Shaq Johnson. The Brampton product has a big catch near midfield.
Said Chris Cuthbert with pride. Shaq Johnson, of course, the beneficiary in terms of playing time of Sean Gore's off-season retirement.
2nd and 10. 6 receivers out. Jennings in trouble, and he'll be dropped. There is Sean Levin with his first sack of 2017.
MOP, Travis Lule.
4 receivers near side. Arsenault open over the middle and brings it down at the Argo 45-yard line.
This is a beautiful touch pass. This lays it in exactly where it needs to be.
Argos reset, and Ray changes the play. 2nd and 6. Has some time, sends it to midfield, and Armonte Edwards, looking a little like S.J. Green, brings it down. The Eastern opponents, and 6 and 3 on the road for BC. Pump from Ray, look out, he's hit from behind and hauled down. Boy, that's the story, isn't it?
Not a bad program. Also produced Jerome Messam.
An interception here. It's picked off Johnny Sears, and he is down inside the 15 with time on the clock.
We discussed the possibility of BC running out the clock. They go to the air, and on their 2nd attempt, it got them in a whole lot of trouble right here.
So 2nd and 8. Here comes pressure. Ray scrambling, throws it off balance, and that is intercepted. Ronnie Yell brings it down, and the BC Lions have a pick to S.J. Green. 2nd and 3, and open is Fuller, had to reach back for it, but has the catch and a first down, tagged down by Elimimian.
That BC Lions secondary, guys that were thrown into the fire last year.
2nd and 10 out of the bunch formation. S.J. Green has the catch and a first down. So he just went past Jason Claremont on the all-time list, one of the great BC Lions of the past. Here's Ray over the middle, pitch made by Wilder, broke the tackle inside the 5. Let one get away in the end zone last week. Hairelahu from short range, 1-point game. Argos on the fringe of scoring territory. Fake to Wilder, over the middle on Monty Edwards, in scoring range now, and all the way to the 5. Big play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Trying to punch it through, this time with Wilder. Fake to Wilder, there's Edwards, touchdown. 8th catch of the game for Edwards, goes over 100 yards and goes into the end zone for the first touchdown.
Well, he didn't quite stick the landing, but he still gets the 6 here.
First down Lions, Argo 36, and Jennings looking deep for Burnham again, and he brings it down against the newcomer Brandon Harris. So it was an Edwards drive for the Argos. It's a Burnham drive here for the Lions. And Jennings looking for Rady in the corner. Rady, touchdown. Great catch. And the Lions get the lead right back. 3 minutes. Didn't take long for BC to get it back. Now they'll go for 2. And they get it. Nick Moore with the catch.
Could do big things.
6'6", 223, a big target. Wilder on second down is going to plow for a first down, but drop the football. And who's on it? Lions think they've got it, and they do. So Wilder had the first down, but pops it up. And it's a huge turnover. BC will take over inside the Toronto 25. First and goal again, it's Jeremiah Johnson. And the push in the pile, and push him into the end zone. Touchdown, BC. That pile moved 5 yards into the end zone when the initial contact was around the 2. Fresh set of downs, pressure on. He'll have to take off. Ball knocked out of his hands by Menard. And who's got it? It is Josh Shirley who comes up with the football. Game in the books as Jennings puts the knee down, and the BC Lions with a 28-15 victory.